What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? I believe this is the 61st episode of my Hungarian Let's Play. Wow. So many episodes. That's, what, like 2 months worth of episodes? Damn. In between episodes, I have discovered that the Russian troops here have 10% additional fire damage bonus, which is pretty cool. But they come at a cost of increasing stability cost. Now, interestingly, as a Catholic, and considering that we're constantly converting provinces, we actually boost our stability via the papacy, and that's about it. So, honestly, that's pretty cool. I imagine there's no reason that these units will ever disappear, like when we tech up or anything like that, but I suppose we will find out. Either way, I have actually gone around during, in between the episode, guys, if you forgive me for that, just doing some merging of some units like this. I didn't let the time continue, but I did just merge some units and also delete some of the Strautsky, however you pronounce them, units in these stacks, because we're actually over our force limit. Quite considerably over. However, we are making money regardless. And with that being said, I'm going to pay off a loan, putting us down to -4 loans, which is pretty much the wealthiest we've been in the longest time. And yeah, we are making money, but I think a better way to make money is to definitely delete some of our units here. Although I am trying to accumulate everything that we have. As this episode, I'm hoping to declare on the Ottoman Empire. And yeah, just like I said at the end of the last episode, hoping to making it with show superiority by defeating their troops and just avoiding Ming's troops. I'm hoping to get some real quick war score and get some quick enthusiasm reduction from the Ottomans. And making short work of them. So we're about 5 force limit over. That's fine. That's fine. Accumulate everything and go into the Ottomans. I also stated up some territory in Russia last episode, and let's appease the nobility. Why did that suddenly seem to make things so much worse? What the hell? Okay. My understanding seems to be lacking there, because that seemed to piss them off more than anything. Do you like... Okay, that went up. I think it's just that we're so large, it's not having much effect. I also did review the merchant situation a little bit in between episodes. And what I decided... Bloody hell, I just gave it to the wrong bloody estate. It's okay. What I decided is, rather than transferring from Ragusa, which is not doing very much for us, we are collecting in Constantinople a huge amount. I think if we collect 22% or so in Novgorod, there's a lot of wealth to be had there. That will help out our economy in the meantime, guys. But when we hit that button, of course, after feeding France to Catalonia, I was about to say Aragon. Yeah, we're going to have huge influence in Genoa once we hit that empire button. So we are at war with Morocco, and there we go. We're moving our troops over to the Ottomans, going to be fighting him at the same time. Of course, I don't expect to overextend more than the small amount of the Moroccan provinces are going to cost us. Absolutism's getting really high up there. And I'm actually going to hire a conquistador with 5 shark. Heck yes. Mate. Beauty, mate. To search around this region here. so that our next colonist, who is in New Hungary at the moment, colonizing some lands, can actually, yeah, colonize like here, which will give us Holy War CB against Kilwa. I still plan to try to get CB here as well, looking for as many opportunities as possible, because unfortunately these bloody guys, the Ottomans, are still a bit of a nuisance, you know. Speaking of a nuisance, all of this Orthodox land, I think the smartest thing to do is to try to hit sort of cultural groups with our missionaries. So I'm going to try to complete the Ryazan culture group and then Karelian, etc. with our missionaries, because if we gain some war exhaustion or anything, we're going to get massive revolts, and I want to actually completely eliminate various groups entirely, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Morocco's just about done. So this stack I am going to keep down here to stabilize this region from rebels. But let's get this war started with the Ottoman Empire. And it's going to be all about the rapid gainage of war score. His capital is right there. Of course, the empire is a little bit of a liability. These small provinces, the one province miners, they might go feeding some war score, but I'm sure we'll be fine. I've got a large stack here to protect him. Same tech level, discipline advisor, and with our new Russian troops, extra fire damage. Lols. That's so random. I completely forgot about that mechanic. Obviously. Oh, yeah. I want them to all be here ready to get just wreck-a-ronied by our troops. A big stack like that, please. Yes, please. Nice. Conquistador's doing good. But I actually want to utilize him in this war. So stop suffering attrition, my friend. Go back into the savannah, and we've got plenty of time to search around. Also, we've got a few diplomats free. Anybody who was close to having liberty desire, like Savoy, we should be throwing diplomats down in these guys. 5 shock, the dream. Yeah, so I think it was last episode where I actually talked about how Ming is very comparable to us, actually, in strength. They outnumber us, but not including the Empire, of course. But in tech and so on, which is a bit disappointing. Not like the olden days. Where the heck is V? Why are you not alphabetical? But the little Russian troops help us out, is what I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness, this is the worst. Why can't I find them? V. I'm looking for... Oh, it's because he's Bulgaria. You freaking moron. I was looking for his province. It's rough. Enforce religion on you. Get forcified. Oh gosh, this game. Too many subjects. Alrighty. He's got 4 shock. It's not going to be enough, Ottomans. It's not going to be enough. So, for the first time, guys, we are about to be at war with Ming. For the first time in this game. Right? When the emissary gets there. And, god dang it, he's getting out. Bastard. And Ming is technically the strongest nation in the game. In his own right. So if we search here, we do outnumber him, though, sucker. And of course, I plan to just funnel in against the Ottomans. Not too worried about it, like I said, actually. Not actually too worried about it. Dude, I guess I should actually convert these provinces, though, not the Orthodox ones. Because these regions will not get stabilized if I don't convert them. Can I please catch you? Yes, that's what I was hoping for. Alrighty. So, I've got so many troops. Let's make sure I've kind of got an eye on them all. Yes, these guys are just walking back. That's fine. And I'm definitely going to be doing some consolidating, but honestly, I'm going to try to keep these Russian troops around if I can. The stack wipe. The stickety stack wipe. Beautiful. Yeah. So I'm going to consolidate our infantry, but not the beautiful Russian guys. We also inherited some navy from the Russians, and some random islands, including Taiwan, and this part of Indonesia as well. Pretty cool. But these transports and heavy ships are definitely good for us, as well as the light ships as well. Inheriting anything is good, just not going to be utilizing them just yet. We don't have that much good use of light ships anyway. I do want to obviously be collecting in Genoa or transferring to Genoa and increasing trade there in the future. Unfortunately, my manpower is hurting a little bit, and my computer seems to be struggling as well while recording, which is unfortunate. It is a new PC, but this game's just so big. This is what used to happen to my old PC, but even worse. Just so much going on in the late stage of this game. Just a little bit slow. Alright, Morocco is about to be taken out finally. That stack is easily manageable. Very good. Morocco's got some money for us. Cool. And I do really want to stabilize this region as well. But speaking of stabilizing the region, it's about to be stable, isn't it? I mean, one more revolt, as long as we convert all these provinces, then we're good to go. And I don't think I need any forts here at all, really. Cool. So there's one other thing, guys, that's really exciting. And that's the fact that this guy has a heir, but he's got a regent queen regent, and when this guy comes of age, he might not have a valid heir. Scandinavia has the same dynasty as us. I am going to prep it so we don't have to worry about the emissary time or anything like that. I will already have a royal marriage and will be ready to claim his throne, and then wait 1 month and then go in against him immediately after that. So Ming finally comes to our doorstep. I'm kind of hoping Taiwan is not a liability, but we seem okay. And I actually... screw it. It's just easier to convert the cheapest one, the fastest ones. So that's what I think I'm going to do. Screw it, I say! Overextension's really high, and Ulmer. Who the hell is Ulmer? Looking at Ulm. Ulmer, Liberty Desire. Who the hell is Ulmer? I don't even know who that is. Use the alphabetical, I say. What the? Who the hell is Ulmer? I don't even have a subject called Ulmer. It's Ulm, though, with 50%. So it says some kind of R on it due to ER, due to because we're Hungarian, maybe? I don't know. It says it differently here. That's weird. It was Ulm, though. Hopefully improving relations with him should sort it out. That's the issue of being so massively overextended. Is some people mad. Some people hating on us when the overextension gets up there. So we taken out his capital. Hoping that his enthusiasm drops down really quick here, and we do the sweet peace out. So we can keep going, obviously, and if we win battles, we can take more stuff. But it's just the fact that in the long run, the Mingites, trust me, guys, that's a word. They're gonna They're going to siege our face up slowly. And by slowly, I mean they're going to carpet siege the ever-living crap out of us. And it's going to feel real good, but slow goodness. In other good news, we're about to finally get the Imperialism CB pretty soon. So that's the last real excuse we have to not be doing certain things, such as absolutely annexing the ever-living crap out of Castile. And I think with Imperialism CB, guys, he's going to be fully annexable. Now, we might overextend over 100. But yeah, so we're going to do one war to annul Portugal's alliance with France. Fully annex Castile. That is going to give us some colonies, is it? Yes, New Castile. That's going to be good for the economy, the merchant, and the income from that subject. And then a war after that, we're going to be able to perhaps... if we get the admin efficiency from 23 and absolutism increase, as well as imperialism CB, we might be able to fully annex Portugal as well. Either way, I'll take the Cape off him, take a small amount off him, and then fully annex him down the line and get his colonies as well. Some people gave me criticism for my my idea choices of getting the exploration. But as you know, it's all about the fashion souls, and I am going to be colonizing like this. That's part of the reason I had some forethought. I had extra incentive when the... Do you guys remember just how few colonies there were in the New World? There was like nothing, like genuinely nothing. But as soon as we started colonizing, people went really ham and crazy for it. But I had extra incentive because I thought that I want to colonize every cheeky little province just to make the glorious Holy Roman Empire that much more glorious in the future. The other thing is, should we be doing harsh treatment just to top off our absolutism? I don't think so. I think we can top it off with these provinces as soon as we peace out to reduce the coring cost. Looking at Ming up here. Oh, that's just my navy. Okay. As long as Ming's not... If he's sieging provinces with no forts and he's not wrecking our troops, I think we're going to be just fine. What is our truce with France? Age is away 7 years. Dang it. Because I'm really going to look forward to destroying him, hoping that we have a good CB with him. Catalonia already has some good claims. Nice. The Teutons are claiming up the provinces that I made priority. That's good. It looks about three years or so. So maybe the coolest thing about Scandinavia, guys, if they do have an illegitimate claim, is it will be the most free throne ever. I will just hit the war button and the Empire will annex it for us. That is so cool. I can't wait. Speaking of waiting, this is getting tiresome. I don't seem to be able to win battles until we take out some forts, and we're just waiting on these forts. Huh. I guess that was behind fog of war? Man, this is why you shouldn't be playing 1:15 in the morning, Monk. For a second I thought we rebels defected or something there, guys, because I didn't read the event that just popped up. We only just got Holy War CB against him. Why would we only just get it, is the thing. Something happened there which is a little bit unusual, but I think it might have just been the fog of war. Either way, that's something I should annex when I have a moment. Where are all these guys actually ending up? Make sure they're in grasslands or something. I know in Tveri there's like some grasslands. Okay. Cool. Manpower's a bit of an issue, unfortunately, losing quite a bit, but we've got a tremendous amount of troops forced, which is really cool. Yeah, lost some war score there, it looks like. Looks like we lost a little bit of war score, perhaps, in a small engagement with the Ottomans. But that is okay. As soon as we break through. So where is this? They are defecting. The hell? Are they defecting? This has got me worried. What the hell? The hell? Bono. The hell? Was that behind Fog of War as well? I'm gonna actually watch the replay back, guys. Forgive me for being so oblivious to what's going on. It's not the end of the world. There's just one province miners that we can fully annex. Was that behind Fog of War? I don't think so. That's really weird. Is it a EU4 feature, guys, or am I just being really dumb? I'm completely willing to accept that I'm just being dumb, but it's got me nervous now. That's why I'm checking this. I'm worried that there's rebel factions that are remaining from the Russian days, which is not actually telling me are progressing. But that's okay. We can make really short work of those nations up there. No big deal. Saving up to boost my stability with my papal influence. Casually converting some land. Uh-oh. What are you doing, guy? If High Nut goes up there, that's negative war score for us. So the Ottomans will already break his alliance with the Ming, and now that we're an invalid rival for both of them, they don't really have incentive to re-ally them, which is good. Perhaps I should just be content with that, guys. Because imagine if this was the same thing, our war score would be so much better. I think I might be content with that. Make a short truce timer. Do it. That was pretty lame, man. That was pretty lame. Too many wars have I done a similar thing because the bloody Ottomans or somebody has allies. I mean, this game, so many times have the Ottomans gotten away by the skin of their teeth. But hoping to once again set them up for a massive war next time. Speaking of massive war, let's start a massive war against Persia, who looks completely free as far as I'm concerned. Completely free. So let's go. But I want to actually... let's do it 4 times. Basically cap out my... No, it doesn't give much. I thought it was 1 per province, but it's based on the size of the province, eh? Huh. Alright. I think this area here is slightly closer to home. Slightly less distance to walk. Alright, at 80 absolutism. I am making claims on Lithuania, that's good. And I think I need to change my government type to get 5 more maximum absolutism. So unjustified demands, that's pretty good. Unrest, that's pretty good, I suppose. We're losing income from vassals. No. Yes. National manpower modifiers nothing. Income from vassals is going to hit our economy pretty hard, actually. But there we go. It's worth it for the absolutism. So we're going from a feudal monarchy to a despotic monarchy, and it's going to cost 100. But it's going to be totally worth having that 5 absolutism. And might as well wait a month for our war exhaustion to tick down. But it's time to take a glorious chunk of Persia. Screw it, I might as well do this, man. We're going to have some rebels here big time in Russia. But if we convert those provinces up, they'll be a thing of the past. Absolutism's at 83. Cool. Now I checked my ledger and Yugoslav is fairly high sized. 1976. Tver is the exact same size apart from that, which would be even larger, but honestly, that would increase the coring cost. I'm gonna do Yugoslav. Like if we take that, it's gonna be more expensive to core. But if we do Yugoslav like that, then we can get more absolutism. Pretty good. Cool. We still get the 1.1 yearly. And I do want to avoid spending my military if possible, considering we're not gaining that much. But cool. Cool. Absolutism is pretty high. According to this, we can easily pass the revoke. Pass the renovato. That's obviously the word. We can renovate. We can renovate the empire whenever we desire. Renovatio. Alright, before this episode ends, I doubt we'll finish this war, but we can begin it. 1 more month. War exhaustion is gone. But commence the destruction, I say, good sir. Quickly, his capital has been taken. Where is his capital now? All the way down there. Quite far away. But it'll take quite some time to get down there, but that's okay. I would like to not be bleeding out quite so much in terms of manpower if possible. So let's try to ease up on the marching everybody at the same time, please. Game. We do have to be fast about it if possible, though. Because my admin is fairly high. So I'm trying to look for the kind of carpet siege action if possible. A lot of people have been grilling me for my non-carpet sieging. The thing is, guys, like I said, while we were in debt and so on, I was trying to just casually spend admin in places we could spend our admin, which was like West Africa and so on. And I'm completely willing to acknowledge, by the way, like maybe there's something that a flaw in my kind of thought process. It's not that I think my thought process is flawless, but my thought process was that as long as we're spending our admin, it's not inefficient, right? Like a lot of people saying my war was 1 or 2 years too slow. But although that might be the case, I'm thinking about like in terms of admin efficiency. As long as we're spending my admin, it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's kind of my thought process. So, oh wow, Persia really has nothing at all. Cool. He really is free. So let's carpet siege the crap out of him. Nice. I'm actually interested to see, technically at this stage of the game, before absolutism was in the game, which is what I'm used to, we could never take the same amount in terms of overextension. Interested to see how much we can take, but also interested to go into like Uzbek and fully annex him, so I'll keep the kind of momentum of moving our troops out to the east here. Know what I'm saying? This is the other kind of downside of having so many subjects. Oh goodness, shoot. Let's bring some of these down here. When you have so many subjects, you get nothing but rebel pop-ups constantly. Even when they're not your own. Okay, so Persia's up there. Carpet siege the crap out of him. And like I said, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to end the episode here, But I do feel a little bit disheveled, guys. Like, so much going on this episode. Like, I'm sorry if you guys feel like not much happens each episode. It's actually, for me, it's that, God dang it. Stupid mission. Converting my province to Protestant when our religious unity is so bad. Yeah, there's so much going on, guys, after integrating Russia, is what I'm trying to say, that it throws me off a bit, and there's a lot to do, you know, even though I did some stuff in between episodes. Very little, including looking to see that collecting in Novgorod is a good move. I do feel a little bit disheveled regardless. And it's only going to get worse. I hope you guys enjoyed the nitty-gritty. That's the intention. Other people criticize me that the series is too boring. I was worried in my first series about Brandenburg about really each episode trying to fit stuff in, and there's only so much you can do anyway. But it did begin to affect my gameplay, where I was actually playing recklessly to try to make each episode kind of good. And yeah, that's not really the intention, actually. Come to think of things, the intention is to get the one faith and the one tag, both of which I've never done. But not only do that, do it on perhaps a harder nation than others, but more importantly, at least the best nation. No, Prussia has liberty desire, and of course by at least the best I mean Hungary. Yeah, that is the goal. That is the goal. That is the goal. And the crusading into the east has begun. We really can't stop, guys. Don't stop. Just got to keep on going into the east. But that's going to be next episode. So pretty predictable. Before I end the episode here, I'll see how much we can take. I guess I might not be taking exactly this, guys, because I might search for what gives us better access, like into India, for example, CBs. But I'm just looking at kind of the size of chunkage. You guys know what I'm saying. The chunk sizage. It's all about that chunk sizage. About that big in one war. Pretty cool. Pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. I'm planning to do much more of that as we go into the future, and of course that's without the 20% admin efficiency there, and we will get a little bit more absolutism going into the future, right, like from our golden era. Cool stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and next episode we will see if our RNG has paid off, and I guess that will be the only real luck. Did we get lucky earlier in the series? I don't know. That will be the real, we did with the Russian PU, I suppose. But this will be the real determinant of whether the gods are with us, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. And yeah, hope you enjoyed.